up, make a joint, roll a coffee. Wake up, make a joint, roll a coffee. Wake up, make a joint, roll a coffee. Welcome to Struggle Street. This is Struggle Street.
Boom. We're on. Good evening. Welcome to Struggle Street. Brian's not with us this evening because he's a half-timer, you know. I'm hoping you can hear me because I've been messing with my microphones. I got a feeling you can hear me. Let me just check. Oh, you can hear me. Sounds great. I sound great. We got anyone in? I'm just going to sit here and talk to myself for a little while till somebody joins me. How's your week been? Has it been struggle? If it's been a Struggle Street week, have you had a good week? I know what I've had. And it's been longer than a week. Let me get some chat. I got my webcam in the wrong place here. I don't want to start messing with everything. Hello, Jeanette. Hello. Right, I'm just going to sort this out a second. I'm not sure whether I've got to sign in to the Struggle Street YouTube channel so I can pin the link. In the Beningin. Yeah, I'll check the link out now. Nobody wants to just look at me like this, doing nothing. In the Beningin. Turn that on. I've got some. Brian is with us.
Sack tickler.
See? That's what Brian is, a sack tickler. Let me see if I can pin that now. Go to channel. Nope. Remove. Oh, do you know what I've got to do? I can do it. Give me a second. I'll close all that down. Right, I've got no chat a minute. Oh, I can't close that down though. Struggle Street. YouTube. Before you continue to YouTube, set all. Oh, I'm not going to be able to. Or will I? I can't remember the password for the Struggle Street. I can't do it. Oh, right, let me get that back up. I'm going to chat a minute if anyone's saying anything. Brian's had to go to a family thing. Thing is with Brian, he only ever said he was going to do 52 shows, which was a year, and then at the end of that, whether he wanted to stay and do it was his own choice. So he decided this week he didn't want to stay. Next week he might be back. He's on a 0 hours contract now, so he can come and go as he pleases. A little bit like what's the word? A lightweight. That's the word. Fucking lightweight. Yeah, but if no one comes up to chat with me, I'm just fucking gonna sit here doing nothing. You know? I'm gonna have to I can't pin the whatchamacallit, the link, because I can't sign into that. The Struggle Street one. Hello, Ted. Hello, Ted. Hello, Ted.
Hello.
You're watching the wrong one, Ted. You're watching the YouTube.
Yeah, I've got to.
You've got a delay.
Hello. I've got a minimum. I know that. I have to turn the sound off.
Yes. Slow
There.
down, Ted. Slow down.
There. Maya,
There.
don't I look fine, huh?
You look mighty fine, Ted. How are you doing?
I'm
Jeanette-
doing
Jeanette's
okay.
in the basement. Should I let her up?
How?
So
Huh?
in the basement.
Yeah,
You know what's like cause trouble and all that.
that's okay.
You know that it's more than
Oh,
it's more than your life's worth.
Ooh. Ooh.
good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is, Jeanette.
Hello, Jeanette.
Hiya, Ted.
Hi.
Yeah.
Brian's got
It's good to see you.
some family stuff. He's doing. Going visiting family.
So Brian is wussing out. Is that what you're saying?
He showed me a picture of the ham he's about to eat and it looks delicious.
Hey, Johnny.
Let me share it with you. I'm sure he won't mind.
I'd rather eat a ham and see a picture of it. Nice.
Ooh, massive.
Cloves and everything.
Got cherries and see all the sticks coming out of it?
Yeah. Those are cherries, right?
Cherries and pineapple.
Boy.
There's my ham.
It's yours, yeah. Call that a wine apple.
It looks delicious, Brian. They call it a what?
A wine apple.
A wine apple.
Yeah, it was crying, right? Wine.
Oh, yeah.
WHINE.
What's crying? The ham?
Yeah, there was a face going there.
Oh. Oh, Johnny. Yeah, I can't pin because I can't sign into the Struggle Street website. But I can't pin the link. So I'm going to have to every now and again just keep shoving it in.
Oh,
Should be told when he admitted he forgot password.
how do you like my LED lights in the background?
You've always had them up.
Oh, okay. I didn't notice they were always turned on.
Oh, no, they're not always turned on. Oh, yeah. They look good.
Oh, they were here when we bought the house.
You change the color on them.
You can change the color, yes.
Should have it red, Ted.
Red Ted.
Go on, turn it red, Ted.
I don't want to get up and do it.
Oh, get someone else to do it for you then. What have you been doing today, Jeanette? Anything exciting?
No, nothing to write home about.
Oh, no.
Chilling.
I took
How's
Harry
it-
out on his motorbike.
How's his leg doing?
Who?
Jeanette's husband? Is that who he is?
Who, Harry?
No. Dog bite victim.
Oh yeah, Chris.
Dog bite victim.
Chris,
Oh, what,
that's right.
Chris?
I couldn't think of his name. I apologize.
Yeah, it's all right.
How's he doing?
Not bad. I've just got a few concerns about it.
Yeah.
What about his leg?
Mm.
Well, it's not looking good, is it?
One, it's not looking good, and yeah, when I change his dressing, it there's a smell to it. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
So he's on the back going back to doctors.
Yeah,
Either that or straight down to
Eee.
hospital tomorrow.
that's not good.
What's up, Jet Wash? He's running naked through chat. Hello, Jedi.
I mean, I actually changed his dressing today, and I said
Yeah.
to him, I think
Yeah.
it should have had stitches in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Jedi's saying gangrene.
It was quite a.
I reckon it's gangrene. Oh, God.
It
But
was quite a.
he's had 2 lots for antibiotics, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, it's a dog bite, so I mean, it's
Yeah.
different than just.
Did he want to have his tetanus?
They told he rung doctors last Monday, and basically, she told him you're only allowed 5 tetanus in your lifetime, and Chris has had all 5.
Oh wow.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, so they couldn't give him another one.
Oh, no way. How long do they last? 10 years, is it?
Yeah,
Why are you only allowed 5? Crazy.
I don't know.
Huh.
That's what he got told by doctors, because first thing Monday morning, he rung them up.
Yeah.
She rang him back, and he says, the thing I'm worried about is, I didn't go to hospital with it. I might need a tetanus because it was a dog bite.
Hmm.
And she says, unfortunately, you only allowed 5 in your lifetime, and you've had all yours. So, yeah.
I have to tell you, I know I've had a couple of tetanus shots, but I'm not positive beyond that,
I think I've had 2.
I don't even know how many I've had.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, that's kind of.
But it does smell a little bit.
Yeah, see,
And
that's
That's
what's
not good.
concerning me.
That's not good if it's smelling.
That's not good.
Stick some aftershave on it.
But at least he's still chuckling.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Well, I hope
Jello
it
said
gets better.
that, no.
I think he's going to bite bullet and go down to hospital
Yeah,
tomorrow. Just to
Oh,
get
it
it
sucks.
checked out.
it sucks.
What's
Only
your
had-
hospitals like at the moment, Jeanette?
They're not too bad. We've got 2. We've got Sheffield Hallamshire, which is a smaller version, but the main hospital is called the Northern General, which is the helicopter lands there, and they've got all manner of whatever ails you, they've got
Major-
a department for it at that hospital. But
Major
at Hallamshire,
trauma center.
so
Major trauma center. Yeah.
but,
We only have one of those in Maine, the whole state of Maine. We only have one. Maine Medical
The
Center.
situations in hospitals are getting real bad, aren't they?
but you see what put him off going last week was he'd only gone week before with his blood clot, and it was down there 4 or 5 hours. He says, I'm not having that again, blah, blah, blah. I did everything I could. I irrigated it with sterile water and sterile strips on it. And, I did everything by book. But, yeah.
Mm.
Oh, you should have it looked at. Chris,
And basically, he says, oh, I'm not going down to hospital again. You know what men are like.
Oh, yeah, I do. I am one.
Yeah. Very stubborn.
Yeah, we don't like doctors.
But, yeah.
Unless I'm in serious pain or pissing blood, I ain't going to the doctor.
But,
Yeah,
I mean, on the whole, I can't fault his own doctors.
Yeah.
But it's, I says to him, you've got to do something.
it's just the going. I don't
Is it
know.
still all open?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to have to be looked at.
But it's only just over a week since it happened. So I didn't sort of expect miracles overnight and, but yeah.
It should have started healing, though, especially if you've had antibiotics.
Well, he's had 2 lots. He were already on antibiotics when the dog actually bit him. And last Monday, she gave him another lot.
Thing is with antibiotics, if you keep taking them, they start not working.
That's
Right.
it.
That's
And
the thing.
I mean, Jedi's put better weight in than having a leg off. But yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly, Jedi.
Mhm.
And hence the reason why I says to him, you've got to go and have it looked at.
Yeah.
Well, we lost a family member to a blood clot just last week. Someone I didn't know very well, but was a second cousin. Only
But
40,
you see, the one of
40
his
40 years.
is not an internal blood clot; it's an external one.
Oh, good.
But I've
40
got paperwork somewhere. It's called.
46.
She was 40 years old.
40. Holy shit.
Just suddenly. gone.
No, Ashek.
It was on her lung.
Peter says, "Has the lady who owns the dog been to apologise?" No.
Still not.
I didn't know her very well. I mean, I knew of her and everything, but
Yeah. Did she have any illnesses through her life?
yeah, she had problems with her back. It was a congenital thing. I'm trying to think what they called it, but she had other issues.
Yeah.
She was living at home with her mother, and
Shall I said, if it smells, get to the hospital now, for fuck's sake.
yeah,
Yeah. You're not go at this time of night. I could tell you that.
Sundays.
For nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly.
But yeah, I mean, as I was saying last night, this bloke was washing his car up top across from where she lives.
Yeah.
Chris don't know him from Adam. And he went, your name's Chris, isn't it? He says, yeah. He says, how's your leg? And he don't even know Chris.
Yeah.
And stopped him and asked him how his leg were.
How did he know about it?
We've got 2 local Facebook groups.
Oh, okay.
And Chris had posted it in the local Facebook
there
group.
you go.
Just to warn people.
Yeah,
It could have been a kid.
Mm.
That's sort of his main concern, where it could have been somebody walking the dog with a kid.
So have they been reported with
Yeah.
a dog? Have you reported the dog?
He ain't done note about it. He says he keeps saying he's going to report it, but he's more concerned
What
about
exactly happened? Did the dog just run up to him and bite him?
what it were. Chris had got Biscuit on the lead.
Yeah.
And she was sort of walking towards him with her dog off the lead. And it started barking at Biscuit. So obviously, in response, Biscuit started barking at it back, which is a normal response.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
You know, and basically Chris got Biscuit and he pulled him to the side. So in essence, Biscuit were behind him.
Yeah.
And it just carried on coming, and she was shouting it, and it were taking we're taking a blind bit of notice. Next thing, bang, and it bit him.
yeah.
And then she had the cheek to blame Biscuit for biting Chris. And Chris said, now, hang on a minute. If my own dog had bit me, surely it would have bit me right back, because it were right back on me.
Yeah.
This is at front.
Yeah.
Oh, so she tried palming off her dog.
Oh,
bite?
yeah, she tried blaming Biscuit for biting him. You know what I mean? There's no, you know,
I don't know.
at least admit that your dog's bit him.
Yeah.
But no, she was saying it were Biscuit.
Well, it was off leash, and that end of story.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly. Our dog was the one on the lead. Hers wasn't.
You got to take responsibility. I mean,
And if you can't control your dog, then don't let it off lead in first place.
You should have a word with her and say, listen, my leg's pretty bad, so it's going to have to be reported.
Hey, I tell you something, AZ and Ted, if it sort of like a bad outcome tomorrow, after he's been, I'm going round them himself.
Yeah.
yeah,
And I have to knock on the door, because we know exactly where she lives and she knows where we live, because she's been to our house before.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be, if it was my dog that bit somebody, I'd be like, oh my God.
Well, this is it. She,
Yeah, you'd be concerned, wouldn't you?
she wouldn't.
Well, I mean, it's just,
That's exactly what Chris said. If that were Biscuit and the
Right.
roles were reversed, it wouldn't be able to apologise enough.
Yeah, yeah.
well, you'd imagine, hey, if Buster had bit somebody when you were, you'd be like, oh my,
Well, listen, Buster bit me, and I took him straight to the dog pound to have him put down.
yeah,
But
I
this is
wasn't
the
having
thing.
Yeah.
This is the difference, Ted.
Obviously, it's what happened. I didn't have him put down.
This
Right.
is this is the difference, Ted. Buster was an obedient dog,
yeah, for the most
and
part.
he said, "Come here," and he'd come.
Yeah,
He was shouting, all sorts, and it just carried on going.
yeah,
So, same as Chris says, I don't blame the dog,
right,
more so the owner,
right.
for not being able to. If you can't control your dog, don't let it off at lead.
Yeah,
Well,
especially if it bites.
End of.
I mean, look at Brian's dog. I mean, we see Brian's dog on the videos and everything, and it seems like a sweet, nice, kind dog. But I've got a feeling if you showed up unannounced,
Oh, Patino
Yeah.
would definitely
And there
fucking
you'd be-
bite your bollocks
he'd
off.
tear you to pieces.
Yeah, she would. She would be chewing.
Yeah, I
right on
mean,
you.
you know,
But yeah, I mean, I'm with Ted. They sort of not caring and not caring.
it's just hard to believe. Hard
You
to
know what I
believe.
mean?
Some people can't take
They're
responsibility
the people
for
who need to
anything.
report it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I says to Chris, I says, one, I'm going to go around there. Two, I'm going to ring police. Yeah, I should have reported it when it happened. Chris didn't want the dog being put down. At the end of the day, it's the owners that can't control the dogs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if it does have to be put down, then so be it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because otherwise it's going to bite a kid, isn't it?
Well,
This
that's
is what
that's what bothers
one of
me.
the reasons why Chris posted it in our local group.
It could have been a 2-year-old kid, you know.
Yeah.
Exactly. And where Chris walks Biscuit, a lot of people do walk the dog with the kids.
Yeah.
So
All the
Yeah.
more reason to have it on a leash. I
Yeah,
mean, it's not.
If their attitude was like that, then I'd be concerned, and I would have to say something.
yeah. And I'm saying, Maisie, you know what I'm like. I'm
Like if they were saying, "Oh, listen, I'm sorry, it's out of
yeah.
character,"
If
you would
she'd
be
have just
concerned.
come round and asked if we were all right, and I'm sorry, what happened, etc. Yeah, fair enough. But she couldn't give a shit, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Too
that's
bad.
a good one.
Sucks to be you.
Jump
Yeah.
up, Johnny's on the link. He said he's wrapped up like an Eskimo.
Wow. Was it cold?
It has been quite cold.
Yeah, it was quite well. It wasn't freezing today, but it was cold enough.
I mean, but you've seen our Biscuit, Hazy. It's a soft as shit.
Yeah,
Is he?
You know what I mean? If somebody were to burgle our house, Ted, Biscuit would show them round and tell them exactly what to take. You know, that's how our Biscuit is.
He's showing where the good stuff is.
Yeah, exactly. He'd be going, well, this is worth a bit, this is worth a bit, you know, right? Take this, and this is where he hides his drone.
Just leave the dog food.
Oh dear. But yeah, it's softest dog going, sometimes to his detriment, I must say, you know what I mean? He don't bark when anybody knocks on the door. You know, Johnny's seen him, partner's seen him. He's as soft as shit, putting it bluntly.
yeah. Well, that's what you want, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it would be nice if he backed when someone knocked the door.
But same as Chris said, I mean, it's sort of never come to that, but same as Chris says, if ever anybody sort of tried to mug him or attack him in the street, humankind, he says, I think he'd sort of protect me. But yeah.
Well, circumstances.
You have to put it to the
circumstances
test.
are different. Yeah,
No.
Hazy will come right over and try to mug you.
Yeah.
Oh no, I ain't getting involved.
I'm just kidding.
It would if it were a woman. Nah, he's not fond of women.
Isn't that funny?
Me being the exception, obviously.
Yeah, well, you'd hope. Yeah,
So-
I know a lot of dogs don't like men. You know, strange men. You know,
Yeah.
it's
Well, he
depends
before
what
we
goes
had
on.
him, he was owned
Yeah.
by an old lady, and the reason why she surrendered him to a kennels is
yeah,
she got another dog, and it were elderly, and it were in ill health. So I don't think she got time for him,
yeah,
and I think she treated him.
yeah,
She didn't treat him right. Let's just say.
yeah.
Did you have him from a puppy?
I don't know. We don't know much about it.
Yeah, because if you know, he might have had a couple of owners. You know.
But
Was his name Biscuit, or did you name him Biscuit?
jumping to Biscuit's defence. Jeddah says, yeah, it did fuck all when he was attacked with another dog. It was purely for the fact that Chris pulled him back and he saw the dog coming towards him and he didn't want it to get hold of Biscuit.
Yeah.
That's the only, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that sort of, you know, that's just jumping to Biscuit's defence. Chris had got him on a tight leash.
Yeah.
You know
So,
what
yes.
I mean?
Some dogs, it's just not in them.
So yes,
If there was a noise out the back in the night, early hours.
I'm on about the humans kind of attack Jedi, not dog kind.
so Hazy, the video of Harry's video that was pretty awesome.
Oh yeah, I've taught him a few chords now. He's actually playing.
Yeah, I was watching him, and you can see he's actually.
Yeah, he's actually playing it now for real.
Yeah.
Like I always knew that I always knew the time. I would know when the time was right to teach him chords. And last week he was in his bedroom and he was strumming and he was singing that song, Songbird.
Yeah.
And I thought, perfect. It's only 2 chords. The whole
Yeah.
song is 2 chords. It's a G and an E minor. And you've only got to really move one finger to change.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But still,
I said to Hazy last night, Ted, I liked it best when he was singing, and then all of a sudden he went like that. With
yeah.
his glasses.
Well, he had those glasses yesterday. I took him to town and he needed a new school bag. So went into Primark. And then when we were queuing up, there was all the glasses. And he was like, oh, look, they're like just like Liam Gallagher's. And they were only 150, so I thought he could have them as well. He loves them. He's a proper little poser.
Yeah. Only a couple of chords.
No, I
though,
wonder who
builds,
takes after.
But he can...
that builds confidence.
Oh, no. He can play Wonderwall as well. Honestly, it's crazy, man.
Yeah. That
Really
builds
picks it up
confidence too. I mean, he, only a couple of chords. That's awesome.
Yeah. He is confident. But
Yeah.
I took him to town yesterday to see if I could get him a nice little guitar, like a small one. And we went into the first music shop where they had one. And the guy took it out the window and he sat down with it. And he wouldn't play. I said, go on, play a chord then, see if your hand fits on it. And he just started crying. He got really upset, man. Because the guy was watching,
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy. But when he's in the house, he's fucking bouncing around and not a care in the world, like.
Yeah. It's probably one thing to make a video because nobody's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in the morning, as soon as he wakes up, I'm laying in bed and he's downstairs by 7 with his guitar, playing it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's cost this fella were a stranger, weren't it? I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's different playing in front of a stranger.
It's hard to remember that he's only 5, right?
Yeah, so he's 6.
6, okay. But still, that's young. That's really young.
It is easy to forget how young he is.
Yeah.
Because he's so grown up for his age.
Yeah.
Like the conversations you have him and stuff.
Yeah. He's
He's
a
so
riot.
interested in music and who makes it and all about the people that make it. Like he's crazy, man. His music knowledge is insane for his age. Proper insane. Oh, look who decides to grace us with his presence. Brian in the chat.
Oh.
No.
VW Net.
Stopper.
How was your ham, Brian? Show the people all your ham.
Was it tasty?
It was his mum's ham. Checking in from the north.
The Great White North.
Yeah, they got snow as well, so it is the Great White North.
We do now. We're supposed to get more tomorrow. So I don't like it. But that's the way it is.
We've had pork for his dinner.
Chicken curry.
I like pork. I like ham.
Ham is pork.
I know that.
That's like saying I like beef, I like steak.
Yeah, well. Chicken
He's
curry.
being facetious now, Ted.
I know. Chicken curry. Is that hot?
Yeah. Well, mine was. I do a madras and then I put some extra spice.
Oh, of course you do.
Yeah. But a madras to me is just like it's the mildest. Like I couldn't go no lower than a madras. Because then it's just
limit is a korma.
It's like chicken soup. Well, that's what Harry has and Kate and the kids.
Yeah, chicken korma.
Yeah, that's what Jack normally has. But Jack started having the hotter curries now. He's a bit older. Like.
I've never been a hot
Butter
food
chicken.
lover.
America don't really do curry.
No.
It's very rare that you find American that
I mean, I've heard of it. I don't think I've ever
heard of it.
Well, I don't think I've ever had it. We're a bunch of wusses
All right,
over
Brian.
here.
You'd enjoy a korma or a tikka
Oh,
masala.
a korma is like a coconut, like
Oh, yeah.
like curry. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little bit
That's
of
why
spice.
I like it, because anything higher than that, and yeah,
Bye,
I
Brian.
get terrible like acid reflux and heartburn.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
If forgot password, Brian, so we couldn't sign into Struggle Street.
Well, no, like obviously I'm signed into StreamYard, but the Struggle Street YouTube channel, I haven't even been on that thing for so long. And when I tried to sign in, I got the email.
Oh, you
address.
mean to sign in as the?
I've got the
Yeah.
password. I just got to look through emails that Brian sent me. So
Yeah. Yeah,
I can't be asked.
I'm bad. That's where I store my passwords too.
so I'll just every now and again I'll just put a link like that if anyone wants to join it.
I hate passwords.
Yeah, me
The
too.
only downside is having to remember them all.
I've got a couple of variations of one password, and that's it.
So as
Yeah.
Chris, that's what Chris does.
I have an email account that has nothing to do with me that I know is there. That's my passwords are stored there. I don't use it for any other purpose.
You've got an email account with just.
I have a
for-
Gmail account,
Yeah.
okay, and I can access my passwords there. It has no other. I don't use it for any other business use. I don't.
Where'd you keep the password for that?
It's a never-ending. It's a never-ending loop of despair.
What the fuck, Dad?
I know, but it's a never-ending loop of despair. These passwords.
The passwords will be a thing of the past soon. Passwords are gonna be like an old-fashioned, like a telegram, real soon, like old-fashioned style. You're not gonna need it.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, it's either that, or you do them old-fashioned way and write them all down in a little notebook.
Oh yeah, I've done that before too. I used to have a little book. Then you lose the book.
Well,
Where has it come?
correction, Ted. You put it in a safe place and then can't remember where you put it.
Yeah, which
Put in a
is,
safe. Have you got a safe in your house?
no. My wife
put it in
has
a safe.
my wife has a lock box, strong box. I'm not allowed.
Oh yeah, they're good. They're good. So you put all your valuables in, and then a thief can take it all in one go.
Yeah. it saves them time.
Yeah, just keep it all in one spot for them. I just stash money around my house. I got like 20 quids everywhere.
I mean, I used to laugh. Can you remember they bought them? They like rocks that you put outside and you put your key in them.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
says, Chris, I says, well, there's no need to break in. I says, just find rock with key in it, and then there's
Yeah.
no need to
I mean,
break in.
Everybody knows.
It's
You know,
an
you see
invention.
this rock, you know, and it's
Or if you
there's
pick
the
up the
key.
rock and there's no key in it, just put the rock through the window.
It's like putting it in. They used to put the keys under welcome mats.
Yeah, under the mat.
Or under plant pot.
Yeah.
And keys to your vehicle. They used to, in America mostly, they'd stick them in the visor, wouldn't they? Leave them
Oh,
up in the visor.
they've got very clever. They put like a thing through letterbox. If your car keys is on with your house keys and you
Oh
leave
yeah,
them
they
at the door.
fish them. It's basically
they sort of and there you go. House keys, car keys, lot.
Yeah.
We quite often don't lock our door when we leave.
I can get into a house real quick with just a stick, like through that.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, it's not anybody that wants to get in is going to get in.
Hello, fucktard.
It's all right. No problem. I was playing poker. I do apologise.
You right, Jedi?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. How's the world?
Oh, the world's fucked.
Same as it were yesterday.
Just
Yeah.
don't watch the news.
I don't watch the news. Never have done.
I
can't do. I get too upset with it all.
turning the computer on.
Nonsense.
It sent me just.
I don't like that. My computer sends me news things like
Yes.
on the computer. What the fuck's
Yes.
that all about?
Well, even YouTube now. If you don't
Google
right.
feeds, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all part of
Yeah,
it.
I mean, they're doing like certain mobile phones. You use your fingerprint now to.
Yeah, I do. I use my fingerprint.
Yeah, I
on my-
do.
Yeah, that's a good. I can see that being good.
But
What if you haven't got a finger?
Biometrics, it's called.
Use your toe.
Yeah. That's what they take from everybody for the COVID passports. They get all your shit, your eyes, scan your eyes, your fingerprints.
Oh, a retina scan. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a big list. There's a big list out there of all us that haven't had it.
Yeah, I'm sure there is.
The big.
I've always wondered, you know, like on a lot of apps nowadays, and it says scan the QR code.
Yeah.
I don't quite understand that. I just, you know, do you take a picture of this QR code or do you just scan it?
Camera on your phone.
Point your camera at it.
Just point your camera at the thing, and your camera will pick it up, and then a link will come up on it.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's
I don't
gotta be-
really, I mean, I'm like that. I don't trust out like that. I'm
Then
not.
you get sent adverts for whatever you're looking at for the
Exactly.
next month and a half off
Exactly.
Amazon.
I've never used it and I've never wanted to be quite
You
honest
know what's
with you.
happened today on my Amazon on my phone? When I go on Amazon on my phone, yeah.
Yeah.
When I go to my orders,
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it says I've made no orders ever. There's no history of my Amazon, my whole Amazon.
Where'd
There's
it
no
go?
history.
Where'd it go?
I don't know. It's so weird.
Easy, just a quick, and I've had this happen before. Has it changed countries on you? Just check.
Yeah. Yeah. Mine changed.
I ended
to
up having two accounts, one in America and one over here.
yeah, mine,
I got that on one of my
let
things,
me
and it
just
was
check.
saying you,
Because when I logged in on the PC, I went on my computer and logged into my Amazon. It's all there.
But the
Just
thing
check-
is,
just check whether it's
if
changed
you
countries on
search for a certain something, it
Oh,
more
look at
often
that,
than
it
not
has.
works out in US dollars.
Look at that, it has.
got- yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Change
you've
it
got
back
to
to
click on
UK,
that settings
and it'll all
change
come back.
that.
yeah, mine's working.
Top man, Jedi.
Amazon is sending me something that I already received still.
Has it gone back to normal, Hayes?
I'm gonna check. I'm just doing it.
I've had
You
that
might have
happen
to
before.
restart your phone for it to take effect. 'Cause
And
that's
that'll be
what-
because you'll have looked at something, it'll have been on Amazon America, you see.
yeah,
did,
yeah,
I
I
did,
think
yeah.
that's what happened with
I
mine.
did the other day. What was it? I can't remember what it was.
Yeah. I've had it where it's charging me for two Amazon accounts, one in States and one over here.
So back, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Just one to watch out for.
Fuck. It was. I was gonna phone him in the morning.
but yeah, it's if you've sort of looked for something and it's come up with it's only available in States or something, then it changes it from UK pound to.
That's
Although-
what happened to me.
Because
When you-
I wasn't
Something in-
sure whether I had the wrong RAM. Because this
Yeah,
is the
yeah,
new
yeah.
one I bought. And do you know that number there?
Yeah, yeah.
I thought that I put a lesser number in, but then I keep all the boxes for my shit. So I dug in the back of my attic. This
Yeah,
is the
yeah,
original one I put in there. And,
Yeah.
and it's the same.
Yeah, yeah. Good man. Yeah,
It's
fair
the
enough.
same. You know what I mean? See,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Same shit. Because what I was going to do, I was going to send this back. 'Cause I thought I had the wrong one. I thought, I don't want to downgrade it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I had trouble with printer ink a while ago. I ordered a thing of printer ink from Amazon, and the cartridge didn't work. And they said, "Oh, it's probably your printer." And no, it's not the printer.
More expensive than gold printer ink.
Oh, it's such a a racket.
No, I pay £1 a month, and my printer's linked to the internet. And when I
Yeah,
run
for
out, they send me ink. With I'm on the lowest thing. And if I'm going to use more than normal,
Oh, it
I'll just up it to the £3 whatever it is a month.
tells them the level of your ink. Yeah,
Yeah, they know how much it is. They just
yeah.
send me.
They
in a
know.
booklet.
They know plenty. Believe me.
Just
I went
gives
looking at
them a bit more information in the file.
it disturbs
Of course
me
you do.
sometimes how they know what you're looking. if you go to a Walmart website, for instance, and look at, dish pan,
Yeah.
It's
And
the
then you get
algorithm.
and all of a
It's the same
sudden you
thing.
get everywhere you go, want to buy a dish pan?
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
right.
it's just
But
like,
I know this it's an invasion of your privacy, but it's also handy because sometimes things have popped up and I'm like, oh yeah, I do want
But-
that. Let me have a look
Not if
at
you're a porn addict, it's not. But I do. Listen, I use a VPN. Anyone who doesn't use a VPN should use one.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
true.
I use one. If I want to do any stalking, then the
I
VPN
was
goes
using
on.
something before, and it was stopping me from doing something. I can't remember what it was. It was stopping me from doing something. So I turned, because I've got one on my Nortons. I can turn it on and off whenever I want.
Yeah. Yeah,
But it
same
was
here.
stopping me from doing something. I can't remember what it was.
Mm.
What was it? I don't fucking know. Yeah, I bet.
In this high-tech world, it's taken these companies and governments a hell of a long time to get to grips with it, but they're getting there now.
we get to grip to what?
The internet,
Oh yeah,
they're there now.
it's
When
brand
it
new.
all-
Really, it's brand new, isn't it?
It's pretty
Really,
new.
I know
But
we've
what
had
I'm saying is, all these big companies are on it now, big time. They know
Oh,
exactly what you're doing, when you're doing it, and everything. They didn't used to, but they do now
Yeah,
because they've got their shit together.
yeah. That's because everyone's when you download a game, you're allowing all sorts of shit
oh
without
yeah,
realizing.
Yeah.
There's a saying, and it says if you're using something on the internet and for free, then you're the product.
yes, exactly.
know?
Your information is
You're the product. If you're using someone's service for free, it's because you are the product.
The worst
Yes.
one is Facebook.
Oh yeah, terrible.
Right.
Absolutely
I
terrible.
probably told you this, but I bought a set of the VR goggles,
Yeah,
from a company called Oculus.
yeah. Oculus. Yeah,
They were
Yeah.
made up from a Kickstarter, and they promised this. They ended up selling out to Facebook, and they
Yeah,
promised when they sold out that you would never have to be registered with Facebook to use it. Until I bought one, and then
So
you have
you-
to register with Facebook.
As
So
soon as you bought one, yeah,
I took it back. I never used it.
yeah.
Got my money back. Because you can buy the same one that you don't need a Facebook account, and it's
Yeah,
£500 dearer than the identical thing that you do need
Right. Is it the
Facebook for.
Quest one?
Yeah, that's right. So that
Yeah.
tells you that they value your data from Facebook at £500 per person.
Yeah,
I'm sure they do.
yeah. It's all business.
A lot
man.
of money in it. A lot of money in people's data. Just
But-
like if you get scammed once, you go on the scam list, don't you? And you get endless scams sent to you then.
Yeah,
Yes,
gullible
Yes.
shit.
That's right,
Yes.
yeah, exactly.
And all the people that share stuff on Facebook. Or if you
Yeah.
don't share this with 10 friends by 12 o'clock, your fucking nana's going to die.
The biggest thing people don't realise about Facebook is, for example, if you've put down that you're on holiday or what have you, even to your mates on Facebook, you get burgled, your house insurance won't pay out. They monitor it. They monitor Facebook for stuff like that.
Do they?
I know people who've lost their jobs through saying stuff
Yeah.
at Facebook.
Well,
A lot of these
I seen a thing the other day, and it says 3,600 people got arrested last year, or it might
Yeah.
have been 6,000 people got arrested for things they said on social media.
yeah.
Yeah, because it's in writing and it's slanderous or whatever it is. It's slander or the other
A
thing.
lot of people say it was 3,000. There's definitely
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
definitely 3,000, or it might be
I know people have lost their
3,600,
jobs for what they've put.
6,300.
I know a guy that got in trouble. He took a picture of himself holding up a fish that he caught, and somebody took exception to it, and they called the Maine Warden Service, and they said he caught that fish out of season. It was
Yeah.
an old picture. He took it last year,
Yeah,
and it was a fish that's closed season right now. And the wardens actually went to see him. They went and
Yeah.
knocked on the door and said, "Where's that fish?" He said, "What are you talking about?" They said, "On Facebook." Lesson learned: don't put stuff like that. Don't do it.
Everything's date stamped, isn't it? Pictures, anyway.
Yeah. Well, that's true. And he didn't get in any trouble beyond getting a visit from them.
Time,
You know, but-
location, the lot. You take a picture, everything's
Oh,
there.
yeah. You would have
Yeah.
been covered with the original picture.
Where it was taken, when it was taken,
Yeah,
he
that's right.
can recognize who was there.
Yeah, that's
I've
right.
got this Amazon photo account. It knows the names of the people that I
Yeah,
regularly
yeah,
take
yeah.
pictures of. You know,
Well, the technology is absolutely. I mean, have you seen this LiDAR stuff that they use now?
What is it?
It's called LiDAR.
I'm not
Well,
familiar with that.
using it like in underground caves and stuff like that, and it'll map the lot in a matter of seconds.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
okay.
They can fly a drone. They can fly a drone over, and it'll map everything.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
finding
Well,
loads
I can
of
do
stuff.
that sort of shit with my drone. Chris could as well with his
Yeah.
programs
Yeah.
where you fly around, it scans all the ground, and just it gives you a 3D fucking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it does it in seconds, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's unbelievable, man.
Nuts.
It's crazy shit. And phones now, they know if you're if they know where you're moving and everything. They know where
Of
all the
course they do,
phones are
yeah.
moving.
Oh yeah.
That's how they know when you go on Google Maps and your sat nav's taking you somewhere. That's how they know when there's slow bits on the road, because what they do, they
Yeah, that's right,
track
yeah.
the mobile phones and they see how slow the mobile phones are moving.
Right.
Absolutely 100% correct.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
they also know who you're hanging around with. They know who you're bothering with
Yeah, of course
Yeah.
they do.
because
Yeah.
your phones are going, joining together.
That's
If you're
right.
in a-
Yeah,
If you're in a certain distance with someone's phone, if you're moving around or whatever you're doing, or if you're there for a while, they know that you're friends.
yeah, it's Big
You know,
Brother time.
Like the information that they're getting is pretty.
Well, that's why all the
Like,
criminals using burner phones that don't, don't
Yeah.
have it. Yeah, I mean, it's because
And,
they can.
and
track
a lot of well-to-do people, like with money, don't even have phones.
No.
You know.
Well, one of them, I can't remember which one, but one of the big cheeses, one of the rulers, he were having a snapper not long ago about flight tracker because people were tracking his private plane.
Yeah.
I can't remember who it was, but it was one of the big cheeses.
Yeah.
And he tried getting it switched off, and they wouldn't have any of it.
I remember.
That flight tracker's crazy, mind. When my
Yes.
brother was coming back from Spain, I was tracking him, and then when he was coming up to the Cardiff airport, there's a thing you can press. It goes into 3D mode.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you
It's
can
the
watch.
actual fucking plane, and it's landed on Google Earth, like.
That's right. Yeah,
But it's
Yeah.
all built up. It's like it's insane. Like I literally knew when he'd landed, and I'm watching it. I'm watching the plane. I was literally there watching it.
yeah, that's right.
And
It was
then
fun.
the plane's taxi into the fucking.
It was
real
fun
time.
to watch. It was fun to watch in real time when COVID was happening.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's crazy.
I
Yeah,
saw.
well, with no planes out.
I saw.
Well, there were plenty out. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I saw an interview a few years ago, Barack Obama, and they were asking. This is when he was no longer president, and they asked him what was the biggest thing about when he went into the White House and all this, and he said they took away my cell phone and my BlackBerry. He said, as president, I was not allowed to have any electronic devices on me
That's
because
fair enough.
they could be tracked.
Yeah.
That's correct. Yeah,
He
fair
said,
enough.
he said that really bugged me because I was used to having it,
Well, I seen a thing before where they said that they can hone in on your like washing machine, and then they can turn your washing machine drum into a speaker or a microphone.
Oh God!
Yeah.
I don't doubt it.
Honestly,
I don't doubt it.
especially today's technology, because
The
now
newer ones.
washing machines and dryers and dishwashers you can link to your phone.
If you've got an old 20-year-old one or something, no, but the newer
I've watched
ones.
I've watched stuff on the internet when people are saying, "Oh, they can't do that," and then it's popped up on the internet, and the person saying it can't do that, you can hear everything they're saying and seeing because they're doing it through the computer because they're linked up to Alexa.
Yeah,
I mean, when
same,
you think about Alexa, it listens to every word that is said,
all
every
the
single
time.
word.
Yeah, and not only that,
I don't have one.
the Ring doorbells now.
We did have.
I mean, it's all good technology.
It was
It
very
is good,
creepy.
but there's bad. You can't have it all, can you?
No, you
No.
can't. No.
No,
So it's
But Alexa listens to every single word.
we had one, and
I've
you
got
could
one.
look over
My
at it, and
thing
it
is
was
fucking
sitting there,
retarded, my Alexa.
and you could see it, the light going up and
It
down
was.
on it, and it was listening.
That's right. Yeah.
I would
I
ask
don't have
my,
Alexa. Don't
It's
have any.
listening all the time in order for you to
I
say
would
the
ask
words.
my
and it
Alexa a
switches on.
question, yeah, and it would just go blah, 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 and wouldn't say nothing, and I go, "Oh, she's fucking stupid." And then 3 days later, I'd be sat here, and she'd just go, "Fucking King Edward III."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "What the fuck?" fucking asked you that 3 days ago. Like, what the fuck? Honestly, it's so fucking crazy, man.
I remember I was told this. I was sitting there one time and it blurted out the weather in some other state. And the weather in there is, and I'm like, what?
Yeah,
I didn't ask that.
yeah, it's crazy.
Apparently it thought I did.
Yeah.
And sometimes, and at times on the television would say something in
That's
a
right, yeah.
commercial.
Yeah.
And the thing it would turn on and try to answer the question the TV asked.
Well,
Same-
there's my Xbox, when I had the Kinect, the camera,
yeah.
had voice recognition, so I could just walk in the room and say Xbox turn on, and they would turn on or turn it off or whatever. And there was an Xbox advert at the time, and somebody would walk in and say Xbox turn on, and my fucking Xbox would turn on,
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
but Xbox turn off.
I mean, there are convenient things about it, but
The same with smart meters, isn't it? They can tell when people can tell when you're at home and when you're not.
I mean, you
You know what
could.
I seen? I'm sure I took a screenshot.
You-
Wait a second.
They have refrigerators now. You can go to the market and you can look and see on your phone what's in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
I
It's
see.
brilliant in some ways, but in other ways,
I mean, there are handy things about like you can use it. My son has a thermostat that he can just say, turn it up to 70
Yeah.
degrees or something like that. That's fine, but
yeah, I've got Hive connected to all my stuff,
yeah,
so I can switch lights on.
Well, that's right. I
Yeah.
mean,
That's
you can't
handy.
have it all.
I can
and-
change colour of lights and everything. Yeah.
that's really great for disabled people too. Whoa,
Look at that.
what was that?
Yeah,
Where's the fucking werewolf?
Was that biscuit?
that was Biscuit.
Wow.
Because Chris asked him if we wanted to go out.
Oh,
Well,
Let me show you this. I've had to Google it.
so Art is a very nervous dog, and like last night and tonight, fireworks has been going off, with Chinese New Year.
Yeah.
yeah. Not a big fan of fireworks.
Look at
Very
this.
nervous.
Look at this. A new shopping trolley. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
look at that. Yeah,
So
It's
it's
all
got
built
cameras
in.
and everything on it, and it scans whatever. You could just drop something into that, and it knows what's in there.
right.
Yeah.
Knows what's in your cart.
Yeah, just pick it up, put it in
See
there,
you
and
later, Johnny.
it'll tally it up, and it knows what's in there.
They were
Yeah.
pinching
No
a
need for
couple of them.
queuing up.
straight.
No need for nothing. You just get your cart. You go around the store, the shop, and then
That's
you
it.
walk out. You just
It
walk
pulls
out
it
with
up.
the cart back.
It takes
So
it out of
where's
your,
that
account,
bit?
your credit card account.
Huh?
Or,
Where's that?
I don't know. I haven't read it. I seen the picture on. I thought I saved the picture. I seen her on Facebook this morning.
I was reading the other day. They've opened a few cashless shops in the UK, haven't they?
That's the Well, I don't know where they are, but I've seen. That's the picture I've seen. Look, there's
Yeah.
a load of them.
yeah,
Yeah, that's more jobs gone.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You won't even you go in the store and you won't see anybody except the other customers.
And then
Yeah,
you
which
won't.
means-
And you'll have your own car. It'll all be automatic cars that'll take you where they want to take you.
yeah, yeah.
If there's a warrant out for your arrest, it'll be straight to prison, obviously.
Yeah,
And then another load of jobs go out: delivery drivers, out taxi drivers, wagon drivers, the lot. all that.
We're literally watching the world like change for the worse, so bad.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
I think so. I think. I mean, some of there are good things about it, but
There are
they're not
some good
outweighed
things
by the
about
bad
it, but
stuff.
the enslavement is so fucking predominant now. Like the control they'll have on
Like
you.
on here, innit? At least on here, we're actually on screen talking to other people. Lots won't even do that, will they?
Probably not.
Who?
Lots of people won't even do that. They won't show the face.
No,
Yeah.
I know.
They're afraid.
How many friends have you got? 10,000
Yeah, not
on
really.
Facebook. Absolute bollocks.
Yeah,
Most
exactly.
people haven't got 10 friends, proper friends anyway.
All you
Yeah,
do
no
is
real people. Yeah, no, you haven't, and that's fucking true. You're
All
lucky
you
if
do
you
is
got. You're
go
lucky
through
in
and-
this world if you got one good friend.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah, I agree totally.
that's all you need. You only need one good friend.
Well, the best way of doing it is to try and surround yourself with half decent people in it.
Yeah. And that's what I try and do, you know.
Yeah, and that's
I
why
spend
this works.
so much of my life in the bullshit,
And that's why this
with
works.
all the snakes and the fucking, you know.
And that's why this works. We might all be a bit warped, but all in all, we're not bad people, are we?
That's because we've all been through the mill, I think.
Indeed.
You know? We've all been there. Listen, we didn't call this Struggle Street for no fucking reason.
The struggle
There
is
was a
real.
reason. And me and Brian, you know, along with Dizzy, for fucking years, like we were doing this just for ourselves, and it was like every morning. Well, it was morning for me.
Therapy.
It was it was therapy. It was just like we'd have a coffee, we'd roll a joint and smoke a coffee. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
when are you with this band anyway?
what's that?
When are you with this band?
Tuesday.
You gonna video it all?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Part of me's thinking maybe I should. I'm in a group chat with them, so I might message them. I'm a bit nervous, to be honest.
Yeah, I know. I can tell.
Well, I'm not surprised you're nervous.
That's what's been on your mind, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's I'm doing it. Like I'm doing it.
It's exciting.
They've only just got together. I'm in this group called fucking like a Facebook group. South Wales Musicians Wanted is called. And it's just people from South Wales, you know. And I've spoke to a few people.
It's a racist organisation, is it?
What?
It's a racist organisation.
What's it? What?
It's a racist organisation, is it?
Oh yeah, it's only for people from Wales.
The Sons of Yakidar or whatever they're called over on Anglesey.
Yeah, Yakidar, boyo. No, it's
Well, you'll all get along. I know you'll be fine.
Yeah, it's just for the well, whatever. It's just, you know, and there's a list of songs like in this group that like everyone chuck a song in and we'll learn them, and then there's one which is She Sells Sanctuary by the Cult. Never heard it before. Yeah. Well, I have heard it, but not like it's never been on my radar. And I was a bit like, I don't really want to play that. But this afternoon, I spent fucking half hour. I got a thing up on YouTube, a lesson how to play it, and then within 5 minutes, I was playing it. You know what I mean? So, and then I thought, do you know what? I never would have learned that. So, you know, maybe it's going to broaden my fucking, you know, I don't know. I'm excited though. I am excited to have a drummer and a bass player and another guitarist and say, right, play this and just have a band behind my own songs.
It's a totally different dynamic. I mean, totally. I mean, you do whatever you want, whenever you want now. And if you get involved with something like that, then you kind of...
Well, that's my goal for this year was to try and get a band together. And look, we're not even at the end of fucking January and I'm already on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Just remember, they're just as nervous about it as you are.
Well, this is the thing. I give them a link to my YouTube channel. So they've heard some of my songs, you know?
Yeah.
So they've obviously watched some of my other videos because I would. If somebody who I was going to meet, give me a link to their channel and then you have a look at all my videos, you know, you're going to get a pretty good fucking idea of who I am if you spend an hour flicking through my videos.
Nothing ventured.
Well, I mean, you've sold CDs and made guitars and so, you know, I mean,
well, it's just I just share a bit of my life on YouTube, you know.
Yeah.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Exactly.
You'll smash it.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's gonna be great, man. Honestly.
Yeah.
It's fucking.
Yeah, I know.
I'm hoping it's just like fucking wow. Yeah, in the group chat when I was talking, I was like talking to the one guy. I was like, "Have you got a drummer?" He's like, "Yeah, the drummer's fucking amazing as well, like a really good drummer." And then the bass player can play guitar. There's already 5 of them, I think. Somebody with a keyboard. Like there's a keyboard, a bass player, a drummer.
I look forward to seeing it.
Yeah.
I look forward to doing it.
Yeah.
Seeing it.
Yeah.
You know? So that's in 2 days. So
happy day.
Yeah. And there's another thing tomorrow I could go to up in Barry, which is it's about 15-mile drive. But I might start going, you know, I'm not just going to keep it to one thing and venture out and do a couple of things, you know?
Yeah.
I could be in 20 bands, couldn't I?
Lots of strings, lots of balls. Happy days.
No, but ideally, I would like to meet a bunch of like-minded people
Yeah.
into the same type of music and
It's
stuff.
called keeping your options open.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Very much.
yeah. If somebody, if I can get a group of people that enjoy my songs and want to like build them with me, then that'd be great. You know. You rolling a joint, Jeanette? Fuck, it looks like to me. You're doing a
No.
free skin.
Rolling a fag, but not a joint.
Oh, you've got a rolling machine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I never understood how those worked for so long.
There's a lot of different kinds of little rolling machines.
Yeah. They're good once you figure them out. Like, I didn't realize you had to roll the tobacco first a bit and then put the Rizzler in.
Yeah.
You
how
mean
you
then we like rollers on either side?
Yeah.
Are you on about? Yeah.
Oh, you got a different one of you.
Yeah.
You
This
never
is
buy. You never
Eh?
buy ready-made cones.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
With a roach in them and everything already.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen one. Of them. You pull it down, don't you? Just pull it.
it uses too much backer.
It's big because it's big.
So
Yeah.
It rolls them like cigarettes, doesn't it?
well, yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
smoke. I can't smoke rollies that are have as much tobacco in them as a cigarette.
With this what?
I can't smoke a rollie with as much tobacco in it as would be in a cigarette. You know,
Oh no,
rolling tobacco.
it's too much, man. Isn't it? Yeah, it's too much. You just need a.
It's like smoking gitans, isn't it? Them French things,
Yeah, yeah.
camel
Yeah, it's
dung or
too
whatever.
fat. You fucking smoke it too quick as well. Then I think.
Yeah.
Burns down real quick, you know. Yeah, I've had.
Well, I only smoke roll-ups when when we
When-
can't afford both.
yeah.
I smoke roll-ups all the time, but I
That's a
don't.
lot.
I smoked tobacco for a while before I gave up. I went, I'd go on and off it.
It's a lot cheaper to roll them, right, than it is to buy
Yeah,
them.
yeah, much cheaper.
I mean, I can imagine
Yeah.
it must be.
And the way I look at it, with a roller, you only smoke what you want to smoke. With a cigarette, you might not want to smoke a whole cigarette, but once you've lit it, you smoke the whole cigarette.
Right,
Yeah.
you don't want to waste it.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I'm lazy. That's why I don't smoke rollies all the time.
Basically, the fags that come out of a rolling tin are a lot smaller, use a lot less tobacco.
Yeah.
And let's say, for instance, Chris buys me 2 packs of cigarettes. They've got each got 20 in. I could probably roll double
Yeah.
for Chris what I get after a pack of 20.
Good,
Yeah.
So you can, it does go a long way.
And like you said, you can put it in as much as you want or not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I never use cigarettes for rolling joints ever. I always use
Yeah.
tobacco, always.
Oh, I would never have used. I did towards the end of me smoking. I did use tobacco, but nah, for a joint it had to be a cigarette, man.
I see. No, I've always smoked it with.
Because
Tobacco,
I
always.
didn't really smoke tobacco unless you
Yeah,
had to.
that's fair enough.
So the taste of it is if I felt like it would ruin the fucking.
And I only smoke amber leaf.
Yeah.
Now, Chris preferred Golden Virginia, but it gets like, is it Marlborough, I think, from local Asda,
I don't know.
or Gold Leaf?
Yeah. There's a few in there.
Yeah. I gave up smoking fags like 6 years ago.
I wish I had.
Best thing I ever done. And then
Yeah,
at the
which
beginning
I-
of lockdown, I bought a pack and I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to buy one pack and it'll be fucking.
Well, they're
After not smoking for 3 years.
getting on for 13 quid a packet now.
Oh, it's fucking horrendous, man.
Yeah.
That's what I noticed mostly is the money you save. The money
Yeah.
is crazy.
It's amazing.
Crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I would never have been able to go to America and the holidays in Spain I've had if I was still smoking. But like when I stopped smoking, we could have a holiday in Spain, you know?
Yeah.
Like literally, that's what it was. That was like,
Well, I smoke well over 46 a day, every day,
Oh, I don't smoke that many.
fucking hell, man.
easily.
20, if it
And
Well,
I
you
have
got-
done.
No wonder you got a fucking headache.
and that's just a push.
Fucking 40 fags a day, man.
That's the low end as well, by the way.
Fucking hell. Like when
The
I
low
was
end.
smoking, if I smoked more than 10, I would be disappointed in myself. But I was probably smoking 10 a day.
If someone brings me a sleeve back, 10 pack
Yeah,
or a couple of sleeves, then the more I've got, the more I'll smoke.
yeah, that's the
And
same.
the other
with me.
thing about, again, is since being in hospital, the more I'm awake, the more hours I spend awake dictates how much I smoke.
Yeah, yeah.
So the longer I'm awake, the more I smoke. So it's double-edged sword, isn't it?
Yeah.
I know it's crazy, but that's life.
Just do something
Yeah.
else. Do occupy
Life is
your mind.
crazy. Life is crazy.
If I
So-
stopped smoking now, I would
No
have
wonder I
some
can't
serious
see.
problems, I'll tell you.
Good
Do you think?
God.
I've seen it happen to people.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen to heavy smokers stop smoking, end up in hospital. I've been in hospital for 40 years.
Yeah.
I mean, I look at it this way: I don't drink, I don't
No, I don't.
do any drugs.
Do you
Only
think
what I
though? Do you think though
Right.
it's a coincidence that they've decided to give up smoking and then they're ill? Do you not think that the reason they give up smoking is because they felt really fucking ill? They knew they had to, and that's just the time they're getting ill.
I don't know. I don't know. I know that one of the blokes that I used to work with, when he stopped smoking after 40 years, it was that rough, his wife made him get back up smoking. Now, that's not normal.
I
It's
mean,
not
I'll tell you what I ate.
Ah,
Hello,
Lucha.
Gator.
What's happening?
I
Dorito.
hate it when people or preach to me, oh, do you know smoking causes cancer, blah, blah, blah. I know people that have died from cancer and that never smoked a day in their life.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, what I do know is smoking is definitely not good for you.
Oh,
Correct.
Oh, there's no
And
doubt.
Oh, no,
Not a shadow of
And I
doubt.
totally agree with you.
Yeah.
Anybody,
So
anybody
I
that
don't
says
think-
otherwise is crazy.
I
Just
don't
how you
think, I'm going to
feel.
say, I don't think you'd get a person that does smoke disagreeing with you.
honestly, do you know when
Everybody
you
knows
really break
it's
it down?
bad for you.
When you really break it down, you've got to view smoking as self-harm.
Yeah,
It's one of the most
I agree with you.
addictive things ever, man.
Yeah, but you've got to see it as self-harm. And honestly, like because you know the risks, you know what it does to you, but you continue to do it. It's
Well,
But this is the thing. I mean, and I've told this Azy before, and I did exactly what Azy. I packed up smoking and I went off vapes for 6 months. Might have been 8 months, might even have been a year, I don't know. And my vape pen broke,
I done that.
and I went out and bought myself a packet of cigarettes, and yeah, rest history.
Oh, I was doing cigs and vaping. It just went worse. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
Let me ask you
I-
something.
I give
Have
it
we
all
all
up on the same
smoked?
day.
Has everybody in here smoked?
I
What?
did when I was a teenager.
So what happened the first time you ever smoked? I remember what happened to me.
Off your lungs
I
up.
got sick.
You coughed
Yeah,
a
and
lot.
I was. Yeah, I had all the head
It didn't
rough,
hit the ground.
sick as a dog, and I carried on. Why?
Yeah.
Why would you possibly
I-
carry on
I
something that
didn't,
makes you
so-
ill?
Can you remember being a kid and having this first sip of a beer and going, oh fuck, I don't like the taste of that. But you
Yeah.
just continue it, and now all of a sudden it tastes fucking lovely. You know,
Yeah,
True.
the first taste is telling you this is poison. This is not to be drunk.
yeah.
You're like, fuck it.
Well, I've tasted whiskey and I still don't like it.
Yeah,
Haven't
I
drunk
agree
enough
with
of
you,
it,
Jeanette.
that's why.
Can't stand it. He can't even stand smell of the stuff.
I don't
I'm
get
that
it.
way about tequila.
I'm
Yeah,
that way about Ouzo.
I don't understand
Ooh, I
tequila
drank
at
a whole
all.
bottle of Ouzo with my friend once.
At least whiskey
I
smells
was
good.
saying with Pernod, I drunk. I got drunk on
But it might have
Pernod
been
and I
Pernod. No,
never-
it was Ouzo. It might have been Pernod though. It's the
And
same
Southern
thing.
Comfort does
Pernod.
that to me. Even the
It
smell of
sounds a bit
Southern
stronger.
Comfort makes me feel sick
It might have been Pernod actually.
because of how much I've drunk of it in the past.
I can get skunked
what?
and have a good time off that pure agave tequila, but if it's that stuff that's not pure agave, I want to fight everybody and everything. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm 20 foot tall. Everybody's an inch tall. I can crush them like an ant.
Oh yeah,
But
that's
it's like this, haven't you
That's
noticed?
so much trouble.
end you in jail.
Certain smells repulse you, and I'm like
Oh,
that with whiskey. You know what I mean? And yeah,
Yeah, smells are huge.
Yeah.
I was like that with Jack Daniels because when I first started going clubbing and all that, me and my mate used to order a pint and a Jack Daniels. I hated the Jack Daniels when we just neck it in one, and we done that for fucking years. But I always hated it, and it made me feel physically sick.
yeah.
But
My
I'm
wife
like,
won't let me drink tequila anymore.
like
I'm
I
not
was
allowed
off,
to.
I didn't like whiskey at all.
It's
Yeah.
same with cider. I mean, I don't know how people can drink cider because it's the smell of apples, and I don't know. I don't know. It's just yeah.
I've drunk plenty.
I mean-
I've drunk my fair share of cider as well.
Yeah, so
Put it this way, this is no word of a lie. When I got pregnant with Callum, you know I love my coffees. But just the mere smell of coffee, I was running to the toilet to be sick. Just the smell of coffee. Ain't it strange, you know, just
Because your hormones were all fucked
No,
up.
that's just women.
Hey, Hazy, and totally off the cuff here, and not to carry on a conversation, but in rebuke to your comment the other day, brother, I love you. I always will. And there ain't shit gonna change that.
I don't know what comment it was.
Call
Listen,
you
ignore
fucking
me.
slug.
Yeah.
Ignore
as
me.
I always say, Dorito, I've been to bed since then.
Yeah. No, I know that. But no, it was the other day you were doing a live and you said something to me and stuff. You was wondering where I was. I've been just busy, bro. And it's not that.
No, it's
And-
all good, man.
yeah, I want you to know, no matter what, you're my homeboy. I love you, man. I
Yeah, yeah.
always will.
No,
You
because
know
when I
that.
dropped you down into the basement, then I could still see you in the basement, and I was sat there and I was going, "Oh, that's annoying me." That I can still
No,
see.
no, this is
I was like, "Fuck, I've got to kick in from the
I've
basement."
I knew it
said
was.
to Daisy several times. Shit happens. Just draw a line under it onto
Yeah,
next.
listen,
Oh yeah, no,
honestly,
that's not even the discussion. I just wanted to let him know, brother. You know I love you, man. That doesn't
yeah,
ever
listen,
gonna
if friends can't disagree and fucking
Yeah.
and that's it. Come on now,
Yep.
you know.
You're not going to agree on everything.
I've
Yeah.
got some strong views, and like with certain things, it's like, and people got their views, and I totally understand why they got their views to things, because some people don't understand about certain life, because
Yeah.
you know, unless you've experienced certain things in life, how are you supposed to know about stuff? You know what I mean?
If you can't have an
But this
argument,
is the thing. The problem is everybody's got an opinion. You
Yep.
might not
Well,
always agree on
my
an
big
opinion.
thing is my big
I
thing is-
came off the wrong way, and I think Hazy.
Yeah, yeah.
I sent him a little private message, and I think he understands what I'm talking about now, as opposed to what I was talking about.
opinions are like arseholes. We've
Yeah.
all got one, all right.
yeah, and you're better off
I
keeping
want
it
to
to
put it
yourself.
back to myself, Jedi. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
We've all got an opinion, and yes,
Because we
sometimes
Just making it clear, if me and Hazy Days ever get into it, guess what? The next week we're going to be bullshitting and laughing at each other.
Listen, I wasn't even concerned. Otherwise, I would have called you. You know,
Yeah.
because you know, if I ever have any shit with
talked,
somebody
yeah.
where I think, oh, that was a bit heavy, I'll call
Yeah.
them,
Yeah.
and I'll put it right every single time. So
Yeah.
I was never concerned. I was thinking, oh, Dorico's fucking haven't showed up this week. Where is he?
Yeah, I've been busy, dude. We've been filming. We've been doing a lot of stuff. So that's what's been going on. The weekend's been getting occupied. I don't know if you saw
Listen.
that short or not.
Can anybody remember these?
Oh, God.
Listen, I'm not going to put these on, but I did put them on once.
Wow.
They're the same ones you had on in the States.
Yeah.
Have they been washed?
Still fresh. I put them on over my clothes, didn't I? And then I rolled one of these up and jammed it on the front of them.
I thought you were doing a Frank Spencer impersonation then.
Yeah, on OnlyFans, you make a fortune.
See, we don't have Brian pushing buttons here, so we got Hazy.
Here you go, Hazy. This was last week's shenanigans.
Oh, here we go. You're gonna disappoint me with another shit video, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, go on. Pizza delivery boys.
2 luchas, 1 scooter. Wait a minute, though. Watch the end. He'll turn around and come back.
Watch to the end.
You don't need helmets on in the States, no.
Oh, you didn't hear it. Hold on. Let me turn it up so you can hear it.
You don't have to wear helmets in the States.
No,
No, it was just writing it down the street.
You didn't swing your leg round and
It's a fucking
Here.
lamp pole.
Did you say sorry, bitch? I'm not coming home
No, he
tonight.
said, "Sorry, babe, I'm not coming home tonight."
Oh.
Because that's his man crush. That's the lead singer of George's band, the Voodoo Glow-Skulls, but he's also the lead singer of Death by Stereo. And Death by Stereo's been around forever. And that's like one of Luch's man crushes.
Got your coat full.
So I was like, "Hey, you want to build a scooter for Ephraim?" And he's like, "Yeah, well, you get to ride on it." He's all, "I'm on my way." It's because he wanted to ride double on the scooter with Ephraim.
On that moped. Is
Yeah,
that what you call a scooter?
yeah, it's a 150cc scooter, dude. That thing goes pretty quick.
Oh yeah, 150.
Scooter. It's a scooter.
I rode it up to my buddy's house, against the
Moped.
wind,
The
uphill,
moped.
tagging it, bro. 60 between 60 and 65 miles an hour, dude.
Yeah.
And the wind was, I was
Some of
riding
those
into
mopeds,
the wind,
Some of them you can get 200s and 250s and stuff. Some big ones.
dude.
Scooters, yeah.
You change the weights on
Mopeds,
that.
A scooter is when you step through and you put your feet on it.
Yep.
You don't straddle it.
No, scooter is something you stand on and you scoot your foot.
Well, okay.
If you jet this thing and change the slider weights on the transmission, you could probably get about 75 to 80 miles an hour out of it, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you got a death wish.
There's people riding them on the freeway, bro. Out here.
On my
They're
one
crazy.
to 5, I got that up to 70 on the
Yeah.
bypass with
Right.
me on it, and I'm fucking.
The wheels are so small it scares the shit out of me.
I
Yeah,
will say at
the
60
wheels
miles
are
an hour,
tiny.
it was like
The
Mr.
crap
Jones'
in the
wild
wet.
ride.
Yeah,
In
yeah.
the snow, the ice, the wet, the crap, dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The wheels
Well,
It's
are.
all right for
The
fucking
wheels
wrong
aren't
time.
big enough.
Yeah.
Thank God we don't
Tiny.
get too much snow here in Southern California, except for lately.
Mm.
Have you had snow?
We actually, if you can look it up, in December, we actually had snow on the beach at Huntington Beach.
Wow.
It's something that hadn't happened for like a decade or something like that. But yeah, we're getting good cold and good snow up here. Luch is snowed in. He's
He's up in the mountains, though, isn't he?
yeah.
The thing
he's-
is, when it does snow there, it must really be like the end of the world.
I mean, I don't want to go out in that shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know, I will if I have to, but you know,
Yeah,
if I'm
snow
going
in
to get
Texas,
paid, I'll
isn't
go.
it?
I don't care what it could be 150 degrees or 4
Fucking
degrees.
Johnny.
I'm going to go. But if I ain't getting paid, no, we're going to turn on the heater and relax.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
John, that was a fucking half hour ago, Johnny. That.
Yeah, that's for sure. There. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, what's the time? Oh, I've done over an hour. Holy shit!
118.
You can tell Brian's not here.
I know it.
I know. Where is Brian? I miss Brian.
He's and how many times has the button been pressed?
None.
None.
0.
So that just tells you.
Puñales.
Hi.
Oh, there
Oh.
you go.
That was you.
Pussy does not ever stink.
That was
Shut
you.
your nasty little face!
That was you.
Because it was.
That's me.
That's
Oh,
definitely
you
you.
do it like
Wrong
a
on
dance.
so many levels.
You'd do it like a dance with that fella, wouldn't you?
Doing some damage.
Chinook. It means you're so full of shit, your chin got a hook. Chinook.
I don't get that one.
No, it's a private thing between me and Brian.
Yeah, I was gonna say that one. I don't
It's,
get.
when I used to walk up the coast, one day I was walking with my dog and helicopters used to fly up low all the time. But this one day I'm walking up and a fucking Chinook have come really low.
Chinook helicopter.
Chinook.
Yeah.
Chinook. So I filmed
Chinook.
it, and it was quite low. And when I got back home and I was on a call with Brian, I was like, "Oh, this fucking Chinook flew past really slow." I showed him. He's like, "That's not a Chinook. That's a fucking something else." He said. I'm like, "That's a fucking Chinook." So then I've Googled it, the actual thing, and it's Chinook. Is like I was right. So that's why that night then or that day,
When you're so full of shit.
I made that video to stick in there, literally to stick in there. Chinook, no chin hook. You're so full of like I thought it was quite a funny play on words actually. You're so full of shit. Your chin got a hook, so you know to hang the bag to fucking for the shit to fall in. I mean, my head it's a bit deep. But
Somebody called my goatee a J the other day.
it was
A J?
Yeah, because it just goes its own direction sometimes, and they kept calling it this motherfucking guy with that J on his face.
So if the wind's blowing, yeah.
I know I was going to grow mine, and then it started getting all fucking like trampy, and I was like, fuck it, shave it. Take it down to 5 mil, or whatever this is.
Hey, where is... Wait, this is all fucked up here. There's no Brian. There's
No Brian.
Where's...
There's no Warren.
Warren.
Yeah, where the hell's Warren?
Haven't seen Warren in quite a while.
No, he comments on my live shows right at the end when I'm not there.
I'll be okay, Warren.
Yeah.
Miss you in your hammock, man.
Some people come and go, you know what I mean? I don't know, where's VD as well? It's been a very quiet show, actually. If it wasn't for Ted and Jeanette, and fuck Ted, I'd just be sat here going, doobie-doo.
Doobie-doo.
I'm in
the attic.
Unless I got somebody to talk to, what the fuck? I got nothing to say otherwise.
Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
hard to maintain it over
Well, I
long
just
period
got
of
nothing
time
to
by
say.
yourself.
Unless it's a conversation. Or
Yeah.
I'll just have to pick up the guitar and sing a fucking song. Like when I got the guitar in my hand, I got loads to say.
Yeah.
You know? But
Well, that's
without
one good
guitar-
thing about music.
Live
without
shows
guitar, I don't fucking
Get it?
I don't know what to do.
live shows have morphed into music before.
Yeah. Jeanette can sit there and on your own though, Jeanette, and fair dues and just chat shit for an hour. No, I mean that in the nicest possible way, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
I
I
know
can
what
for an
you're saying.
hour. But,
Yeah.
but when I'm on my own, I'm very conscious of it.
But this is the thing. I mean, when I first started my YouTube channel and I decided to start doing lives, Chris says, it don't matter what happens. He says, just keep engaged with your audience. Even if you're sitting there talking shit for about an hour and nobody comes upon your panel, just engage with your audience, you know.
I remember the first time I ever clicked on your channel. I seen your fucking the thumbnail, like you must have come up as a recommended or something. And I've clicked it on, and you were sat over where Chris is now.
Yeah, the sort of
Next
behind
to,
where
like
Chris
window next to you, in
yeah.
the patio doors or whatever.
Yeah.
It was you and Chris, and I just like I was new to all the fucking live shows and all that. I hadn't long started doing my own shit, like, and it was like holy shit. I felt like I'd just gone into someone's house, like
Yeah.
I knew, you know, and I was like, fucking, this is crazy. I felt
remember-
like I knew you all my life.
I remember when I first started doing the lives and I just did the little half-hour streams when I go to pick up my daughter from school. Remember those just sitting in my truck waiting for her to finish up with school. And I got the most views on those streams than I did with any other streams that we do. We used to always get a lot of people coming in on those streams for some reason. And
Yeah.
I was just sitting in my truck just bullshitting.
Might be a load of pedophiles you're taking to a fucking school.
No, bro, I never pointed out this school. You know that. You've seen them.
I'm only joking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, it's a joke. Calm down.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
there's-
I know. I'm fine.
There's a lot more.
Doopy-doo, I'm in the airplane. I'm in the big airplane. With the helmet on.
You really
Go,
need one of
boy.
those helmets, Hazy.
Go, boy.
I know. Listen, Hattie's always behind me. Whatever, and he's like, "Go, boy." There's so much
You don't have your dirt bike still, do you? Are you an enduro?
No, I sold it to fix my van.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was gonna say. How is the van running now, by the way?
Shit.
Oh,
Well, once it started, it's running fine.
Hard to start.
It's a bit fucking taking a little bit of time to start. I mean, not a lot of time, but
It's
sometimes
not got that oomph
15
behind it.
seconds, which is too long. You know. It's
Yeah,
got-
it Should start right up, you know.
Yeah, it have been cold here though. It's going back.
Is
in
it diesel or gas?
I got it booked in Thursday. They're going to look at it again.
Is it diesel or gas?
Diesel.
Yeah.
Maybe it's time to get rid of it, bro, and just get something else. Sell it while it's running good.
Fuck off! You sound like Brian.
Well, I mean,
honestly, I love the van, man. I know what you're saying, and every part of me is thinking because it's because of the van. It is, you know. It's a sought after thing. If it's sought after, then sell the motherfucker while it's running good, so then you can get something else.
Yeah,
I want it because it's so I like it. That's why it's sought after.
Yeah.
I mean, they have other high vans like
have you
that.
got a name
right?
for it?
That's what you want mainly is a high van.
It's Silver Lining.
You basically want another transit van that's a conversion, right? That's what you want, correct?
Well, yeah. If I could get a newer, like a Renault Traffic or something, a nice transit. Yeah, I would go for a transit.
Aren't the Ford Transit vans big out there?
What about a Mazda Bongo?
The fucking backbone of the country.
Yeah, because those are good vans, dude.
Yes, they are.
Do you know how many different variations there are of the transit van?
Probably about.
There's tons of. I'm sure you guys got tons.
Honestly, it's like fucking 2.5 million variations.
Yeah. A lot of tradesmen use those.
On top here, and all the different options you can change.
Electricians and plumbers.
Million different options. Mental.
Then why don't you get one of those?
Because it's not a Volkswagen and it's not a T4.
The VW vans are something else to drive.
Remember, it's not found on road dead. It's first on race day. That's
Right.
what Ford stands for.
Listen, there's nothing wrong with Ford.
No, absolutely not.
Backbone of the world, probably.
I got a Ford. We got 2 Fords.
The transit van's probably the best van ever made, I would suggest.
Quite possible.
But the VW Transporter is
the coolest.
Drive one of them.
That Mercedes van that is like a Dodge.
Yeah, I've driven a few mucks.
There's a Mercedes van that is like a Dodge type conversion. You seen those, Ted?
Those are nice. Yes.
Those are real nice.
Real nice.
Like my van is also like a bucket list tick off for me. You know what I mean?
And Dorito, they're surprisingly not expensive. I mean,
they're not that expensive at all. Yeah.
All the Mercedes vans used to have a problem, whereas water used to get into the coils.
Yeah.
The smaller vans.
You can get even the Ford vans. You can get them in an Outlander version that are pretty bitchin'. I seen a prototype. I wish I could find it. I'll have to look for the picture, but it's a prototype that they were doing a Raptor transit van. They wanted to do a Ford Raptor, take one of those transit vans and put the Raptor package on it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what else changed, certainly in Europe. I don't know how it is over there in the States. But all the motorhomes you can buy now are all Fiat running gear.
Oh,
wow. Was that right?
Yeah. They all used to be able to buy them with Mercedes running gear. Now they're all Fiats. Same as the ambulances. They're all Fiat running gear. All our ambulances.
Running gear, I don't know what you mean.
Engine, transmission.
Chassis, engine, and all that. Gearbox.
Yeah, they don't make they just buy the chassis.
You used to be able to buy some cracking Mercedes.
There it is right there.
But now they all seem to be Fiat over here in Europe.
This is an artist rendering right now.
Nice.
That looks smart.
Yeah, that is nice.
Yeah.
Is that's over here? That's called the Ford Custom Transit Custom.
Well, this is basically the Transit, but they put a bigger. If you look at it, look at the wheel wells, look at all that.
Yeah.
Fancy. Yeah, that looks like it's made for off-road. That's mean. I love that.
Yeah. And see, you can get Outlander vans. They got a lot of Outlander vans like those out here.
It's all right, so long as they're putting a Ford engine in it and they're not putting one of these PSA.
Yeah. Has anybody ever heard of a Unimog?
Yeah.
Is that like a Unibrow?
No.
No. Unimog go anywhere.
Unimogs are pretty amazing.
Yeah. They go anywhere. They climb a tree, bro.
Yeah.
All you got to do is hook the winch to it.
Yeah. But they're probably quite expensive as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Unimogs are.
It's like a real what? Not the Range Rover. What am I thinking of? That thing, military.
So listen, there's only
vehicle
two
there.
people watching this.
Humvee.
So an hour and a half.
Humvees,
So I'm going to end
real
it.
Humvees.
I'm going to end it in 30 seconds. You're free to stay on if you want.
Now I got to get going. I got to take a shower. and
Yeah,
have
I'm
some
off.
supper.
Yeah.
See you later.
Here's the Overlander, Hazy.
Dad signing out. See you later.
Later,
See you
fuck
later.
that.
Take
Bye,
care.
Jedi.
That's the Overlander case, Hazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
They make a lot of nice,
They do.
a lot of the nice transit vans, dude. Or
It's a
they've been
question of
doing.
money.
That's the new SUV out here in Southern California.
Yeah, it's nice, man.
Is the
Right,
transit van.
thank you, everybody, for fucking coming along once again.
You're welcome, my friend.
We'll see you next week. Peace out.
If
bitches.
not sooner.
Wake up, make a joint, roll a coffee. Wake up, make a joint, roll a coffee. Wake up, make a joint, roll a coffee. Welcome to Struggle Street. This is Struggle Street.